So here we are, zipping along through the Rocky Mountains in British Columbia, Canada, on our way to Calgary, Alberta. Kim's driving. I'm not. Probably wouldn't have been a good idea for me to be talking to you if I was trying to drive the car through these mountains. Anyway, welcome once again to another episode of Midlife Matters. Lori F. Dean with you, and it's been a while since we've had a chat like this, mainly because I've been traveling a bit, but I was thinking about something recently and I wanted to share it with you. As you know, I've been putting together videos and blogs. I have my own YouTube channel, have my own blog posts. I've been posting on Facebook, on my timeline, and in various groups that I belong to. And a lot of you have been joining in the conversation. You're leaving comments below the videos or the blog posts. You're participating by answering some of the questions I've asked. But what struck me not that long ago was how many of you are voyeurs. You're watching what's going on, but you really aren't making any comments. And this hit home to me not that long ago when I was having a conversation with a friend, someone I hadn't seen in a while. We got together and we were talking about things. And she was telling me about what's going on in her world, and I was getting all set to tell her about what's going on in mine. And I realized I didn't have to because she knew. She'd been following everything on Facebook, on YouTube, reading my blog posts on Blogspot. Really had a sense of what I was doing, where my life was going, and what was up. And I was really curious about that because she had never made a comment. She didn't even click like on Facebook or unlike or anything like that. So I asked her about that. I said, well, how come? How come you didn't say anything? And even to me on the telephone, because we've had telephone conversations before we met in person, and I said, how come you haven't mentioned anything to me? And she said, well, I've been watching and I've been following and I've been checking in, but I didn't comment because I didn't feel like I had anything to contribute. And I asked her what she meant by that, and she said, well, you know, there's really nothing going on in my life that I care to share, that I feel I have anything to contribute towards what you're talking about or what you're doing. And as we continued our conversation and she began to share with me more and more about what was going on in her life, I realized that that just wasn't true. She has a lot to contribute, only she didn't see it that way. She felt that her life, well, was pretty boring. That really there was nothing that was going on that related to the conversations I was having, either in Midlife Matters or in my blogs posts, and that there was just nothing that she felt that she had to add. I tried to point out to her that really she had a lot to offer, and if she was willing to engage in the conversation, she might be pleasantly surprised at the responses she got, but it didn't seem to register with her. She really felt stuck in the fact that there was nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing worthwhile in her life that she needed to share. And I wonder about you. I wonder how many times you've been on the sidelines just being a voyeur, thinking I have nothing to contribute, thinking that what's going on for you really isn't worthwhile. Does that ring a bell? If so, are you willing to stop being a voyeur on this video and actually put that down in writing by adding a comment or two below? Stop being a voyeur. Start being a participant. Share what you think. Do it now by putting your comment below the video and subscribe to this video and this channel so that you'll always get the latest videos in the series Midlife Matters. So I'm Lori F. Dean and going to continue driving through here. We've got hours and hours of driving ahead of us, but have one last look at this amazing view of the Rocky Mountains while you think about how you're going to contribute